There's this saying that the next Buddha is the Sangha. Yeah. So some people think of that like somehow all of us are going to merge into some group mind or something, or maybe some whole lineage or some whole community. Well, that's not going to happen anytime soon, probably. My vision of the next Buddha is the Sangha is just moving from individual teachers to wisdom circles. And this is part of the creation of wisdom circles, small circles of people where the collective wisdom is stronger and deeper than what we usually expect from individuals, because they can cross-check with each other and manifest something deeper and higher.
We got to learn how to do this better because we want to do better. And this is the community that the ASI is about. We welcome everybody, but we want to do better. So we've got to learn about what happened historically and what can be addressed and what can we give to the generation that comes after us, to put structures in place so that they don't flounder like we have done, learning on the go like we're doing, very often without training, without support, and with this idea that our role makes us immune. Our role as a spiritual leader makes us immune from all things human. And of course, it's the opposite. It's about diving deeper into your humanness for a more balanced, integrated, grounded spiritual leadership service.
Agreements are really important, I think. But also, I think the hard work is in the gray areas. Trying to apply, what most people might agree are good guidelines and principles and ethics. But everybody's got places where they rub up against their own gray areas.
First, we have to normalize peer support in our culture. We have to normalize that this is a need we all have, and we need to be more responsible for ourselves and the position of leadership that we exercise in our work. And so part of that is taking care of ourselves through peer support. How do we normalize that? So that's the gap that we don't have the answers to yet, which is really interesting. There's the opportunity right now to create the model that would be an evolving model, but it's really interesting. Where can we spread it? How can we advocate the normalcy, the necessity, and make it a normal thing that peer support happens? And so there's a few phases coming, and we don't have the answers yet. We don't.
It's not just about I'm struggling, I need support, so I think I'll join. But it's about, if you want to be part of this movement and help us think about, you can all help us think about where else it can go. Outside the ASI emailing list, you might know people that might be interested in bringing this to their lineage or their organization.
I would encourage everybody who cares about the future of spirituality and ASI to reach out to people who are also not just independents, but are part of lineages. I've seen many such people benefit from being with other spiritual leaders who are not part of the same tradition, not part of the same lineage. There's so much learning to be done from that cross-fertilization, and it's an opportunity for them to be honest in ways they could not be with the people who could report them or think less of them, or try to talk them out of what they're thinking and feeling because it's not good for the institution.
I can't emphasize how exciting it is that we're at this place of offering people, hey, influence this template that will be a foundational piece for spiritual leaders in a much broader span than what the ASI is right now. It's as though we're kind of putting something new into the culture in a micro system, but I know that it will ripple out in the macro and will happen, that it will ripple out, in a macro level. So it's really exciting. Be part of the evolving foundational model of peer support that goes beyond denomination, beyond lineage, beyond any of these criteria, that really is a global response to a personal and global need. Come on board.
Let's make it happen.